What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I'm going to be offering a little bit more detail to the video that a lot of you probably saw earlier on about channel memberships. So essentially what happened was I think it was about when I hit 10,000 subscribers, YouTube gives me the option to offer membership perks to people who want to support the channel. First, the reason that video was so short and I was like, blah, and I just threw a bunch of information at you is because that's the video that people see when they click join. So it under YouTube's own recommendation, it actually needs to be really short and to the point. So, you know, it was totally the opposite of what I normally do, which is elaborate. So, but they also recommend doing exactly what I'm doing right now, which is a video that elaborates and goes into detail about essentially what it is, what you gain, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to explain that. You guys know that I do have Patreon, and you always have the option to support me on Patreon. The perks that you get in Patreon are completely and totally separate from the perks that you gain from joining the membership on my my channel. So for those of you who are patrons, if you guys want to support me in both areas, that's perfectly fine. But if you don't want to, you definitely don't have to. You guys do get unique stuff over there, right? There's really only one perk to the memberships thing, and I'll explain that here in a sec. But just so everybody knows, these are two completely separate things. So if you are viewing my channel right now on a mobile device, this is what my channel probably looks like to you. The main the main cover area of my channel, I guess, or the main page of my channel. If you want to become a member, you click join, which is right. Can you see my hand? This button right here that's right next to the word subscribed. Hopefully you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. And then if you'd like to join, you can hit join. And that won't immediately bind you to anything. It'll take you to the join page where you're going to see that brief 2-minute video, a quick explanation of what it is, and then the badges associated with it. If you are on a desktop computer, it's going to look something like this. Let me zoom in so you guys can see, right, the main banner here. And then over here, right beside subscribe, is a little button that says join, right? There may be slight variations, you know, depending on the device you're looking at, but it's going to be one of those two screens. That's how you navigate to that. Just go to my main page and click on it. So what is it? Okay, so basically, I wanted to give people, and this, I honestly think it's really cool. Like, I can add more perks and higher tiers, right, in the future if I want to. Right now, I have one tier. There's only, everybody gets the same thing if they join. It's $1.99 a month, and what you gain access to is the badging system. And the badging system allows people who, if you want to, like if you just discovered my channel and you really want to be like an active part of it, or you've been around like since the beginning and you want to be able to publicly display, you know, the fact that you are supporting me and how long you've been supporting me, then this is you know, who that's for, right? As soon as you join, you gain access to these badging tiers. And the first badge, by the way, these badges will, as soon as you join, they will appear by your name in the comment section, letting me and everybody else knows who's down there, no matter what device they're on, that you are a member of this channel. The color of the badge will tell me and everybody else how long you've been a member. So for example, right when you start up, it'll show, this is the first badge that you get. It's the new member badge. It's my Metal Visage logo. It's actually the helmet that's on the knight right on my main page of my channel. And I just named it the Metal Knight badge, right? That lets people know that you're a member. After a month, it will automatically change colors. It'll turn to the green helmet, which I've named the Elite Knight helmet, right? After 3 months, it will turn purple, and I have named it the Epic Knight helmet, right? Pretty cool. After 6 months, it turns red, the Revered Knight. And then finally, after a year, it turns gold, the Legendary Knight. Now, these are the 5 that I have right now, right? I mean, a lot can happen on YouTube in a year. Yes, there is a place for a 6th badge. Will I make a 6th badge? Yeah, if I get to the point where I've got members that have been involved with the channel for a year and I see that they're still commenting, Yeah, you bet. I'll definitely make another tier, and I'll make it super special. But a lot can change on YouTube in a year, and I'd like to see, I want to see how many people actively engage with this, and whether or not creating additional perks, is something that I'm interested in, or other people are interested in. This badging system, you might be asking, like, why do I want a badge? Well, first off, you definitely don't. I mean, like, you can support the channel just by viewing the channel. I'll never tell people that you should feel obligated to support me in an additional way, because legitimately just viewing the channel is support, right? Interacting, whether you give a thumbs up, thumbs down, positive comment, negative comment, the fact that you are viewing and interacting with my channel is support. So I appreciate that. Even the negative stuff, seriously. But the badge lets people know I'm involved, and this is how long I've been involved, and it lets me know, right? It helps me identify with people in my comment section who are leaving comments. And I don't want to give anybody the impression that I will prioritize one person's thought over another person's thought, but it does help me interact with people, right? If I know that somebody is commenting on my channel who is an active paying member, a supporter of the channel, I am going to go out of my way to make sure and respond to that person, make sure and let them know that I appreciate that type of support, because, collectively, these people who are supporting the channel are making this continuous stream of content possible, right? Now, I do a lot of channel update stuff. I do a lot of that, but every single day on this channel is either an unboxing or a review or a discussion topic, or sometimes multiple of that, right? So I do bring legitimate, content to the table every single day, and it is because of these people who actively choose to support me. So yes, I will go out of my way to make sure that you are responded to. Now, on top of this, you also gain access to some unique emojis. I went over this briefly in the short little video, but these emojis are, for those of you who constantly are coming into my live streams, there's a bunch of you who are like repeat, always in my live streams. You guys are gonna like this, because a few times we've had a lot of people in there, and it has gotten very clustered, right? And I look back, I always watch the live stream over again, I look at comments, and I feel so bad for people they've been trying to ask me the same question over and over and over again, and I just didn't see it for one reason or another, Now, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I have to join so I can get these emojis so I can get his attention. No, you definitely don't have to. But will it help? Yeah, it will, because, that's why I created my logo, my Silent Knight visage, the alternative logo, and the Excalibur sword are emojis that you, as a member, if you're a paying member, will gain access to in live streams. And you can use them for anything. You can use them for inside jokes. You can, whatever. It doesn't have to mean anything, but it will help me identify members in my live stream. And so members will appreciate that benefit. I also wanted to... Andrew Toole and Kiefer, I hope that you guys are watching here, because I actually did record I took a screenshot of the initial conversation of the very first member officially. I wanted to point out that Mr. O, he's actually actively commenting right now while I'm filming this. Yes! Exclamation point. He's going to laugh. You're going to laugh so hard, man, to know that made it on the video. So anyways, here's the conversation. Andrew said, totally in. Can I claim first member? And Kiefer, being a smart butt, says, don't do it. Sounds like a scam to me. Kiefer has been around for a very long time, and I expect nothing but sarcasm from the guy. So then Andrew Toole says, Kiefer, we'll see. This guy's a bit shady. And I said, LOL, thanks, Andrew. You are officially the first member, because as you can see here, he has that membership badge right beside his name. And that badge will change color over time. Now, just to prove Kiefer's sarcasm, right under my pinned comment, Kiefer decided to reiterate, you click the join button. And then also, Kiefer's badge is now being shown. He says, you owe me Complex. That Daleka better be on the table for the next Sunday Night Guy. You got it, Kiefer, just for you. But officially, as you can see here, this was the very first comment, right? And I checked to make sure at the time of this recording, these two are the first two within 40 views. Both of them signed up. Andrew Toole, you are officially the very first member on my channel. And Kiefer, you are officially the second member on my channel. I do appreciate that, though. I just thought it was really funny, and it served as a great example to show, you know, what these badges look like, right? I think the different colored badges will be really, really cool, and I think I'll really enjoy seeing that periodically. I mean, obviously, I don't expect all 10,000 of my viewers or my subscribers to, you know, become a member. I mean, that'd be amazing, but I don't expect that. I wanted to make this inexpensive. I wanted to make it something that people could enjoy, you know, and interact with. And, you know, I want my viewers to know not only or be able to identify as a member, not just for me, but to each other. You know, there are a lot of like people who keep coming back and watching my content. You know, people like Andrew and Kiefer, who I recognize, you know, just because of their names. And there's a whole bunch of you who are always here watching every single upload. And I wanted a way for you guys to have something to say, hey, you know, I'm somebody who likes, you know, to you know, be a part of this channel, support it, and you know, I want to make my name be heard. So that's what this is, you know. And there are options, you know, for anybody who wants me to elaborate on what other perks I could add. So I can, if I wanted to, I can create a higher tier that's like, you know, you can make tiers for whatever price you want. $5, $10, $100, whatever. I can make them. And they have, you know, suggested things like early access to new videos or unique content, things like that. That might be something that I explore in the future. But the truth is, you know, you guys know I am uploading 5 videos a week to Silent Complex, and I'm uploading a bare minimum of 8 videos a week with this channel. 7 for every day of the week on this channel, and then 1 Patreon exclusive video. So I'm uploading a bare minimum of 13 videos a week, and I can tell you right now, I can't remember the last time I only uploaded 13 videos. It's been more like 15, 16, 17 a week here lately. So yes, I have big plans for this channel. Yes, I'm going to keep releasing daily content, and I'm going to keep trying to reward the people who want to, you know, be a part of this, who want to come back and view everything. Most importantly, though, it's going to be more knife stuff. As of, you know, right now, this knife world has infinite possibilities in terms of content that I can bring to you guys, and I tend to, I plan to absolutely take advantage of that and give you guys the best content that I possibly can. That's going to be pretty much it for today, guys. I just wanted to kind of, you know, give a more detailed explanation of what this system was. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask, you know, in the comment section. Like, if you want to know, you know, anything about this membership deal that I didn't cover, ask me, and I would be more than happy to answer your questions, anything that you've got for me. But anyways, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on this Metal Complex logo right here and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.